Okay, welcome back. I'm going to try to show y'all what I have learned on the silhouette so far. So you gotta get the business edition. You go to open. So you go to file, then you go to open. Yeah, like I don't want to do it now that I'm recording. This is some bull. Okay, so your file will come open. You go to quick access, and you'll find a picture of your choice. I'm gonna do this girl here, which is a cowboy girl. Well, this is the Eagles. I thought it was the Cowboys. Now, I just want to bling the wording. And maybe her earrings, this part of the hat, and this part maybe. So I'm going to go over here. If you look over here to my right, and this little thing looked like a little cookie. It said open the trace panel, which is the fourth one down on your right from the top. Well, the fifth. It's the fifth one down from your on your right. So you click that. And right here it says select trace area. So we're going to select trace area. And we're going to highlight all of it by dragging the box across it. And everything that's in the threshold and the yellow, that's a good thing because we want it to be right there. That's how we can trace. So let me see if I can get it to look a lot better than what it do. Okay. So I'm going to trace and what's going to do? Trace and detach. Let me get it even. I want that hat to be clean. So I'm gonna go trace. I'm gonna go trace first because I really need some stuff off there, off this part here. So now I'm just going to do it over. Select trace area. And I'm gonna highlight all of it, and then I'm gonna try to do trace and detach. But I'm gonna bring the threshold over and trying to get it to where it'll cover everything, but that's not working. So we gotta figure that out. I'm gonna leave it like that. I maybe can fix everything else. So I go to trace and detach. Right here at the very bottom of the screen where it's blue at. And what that's going to do is to remove it from the background of the white. So you gotta find the white area and just pull it away. And then I'm gonna delete. Then I'm going to highlight all of this. And then I'm going to group it back together. So I'm going to right click after I draw the box across it, and then I'm going to push group. And now all of it should be back together. Now as you can see at the very bottom right here where it say girl and eagle, it's still some white inside there. So I'm going to have to go back to my select trace panel. But right here at the top where you see the little pencil say trace by color, right here is in blue now. I'm going to click that, which is like a little, I guess it's like a little ink pen or something. And then you're going to trace by color. And then you're going to go over and you're going to click on the color you wanted to trace. So it's going to highlight it in yellow. You can also make a higher threshold to make sure. And then push all areas. And no, we ain't going to push. We're going to do it one by one. A single area. We're going to do single area. And we're going to trace and detach. That's going to take the white out. Now you can do all areas, but I didn't do it. Probably should have, but I think I'm going to keep certain stuff. We'll put that back together. Just try to remove what you didn't need, which is that white. So I'm going to do again, select trace by color, and I left it on single area. And then when it gets yellow, I can highlight it on the tolerance, make it go up a little bit so it can be super yellow here, and then I go trace and detach. And then I remove, then I delete what I don't need. If I'm going too fast, you let me know, because I'm still learning myself. I'm just showing you what I learned. Let me zoom it in some so you can see this little bitty part. I meant to zoom it that far, but okay, so where this little white at here, I'm going to click on it, go over here to tolerance, and make the yellow really show up some. Okay, and then I'm going to trace and detach. I'm going to delete it. And like I said, you can do all areas at one time. Right here where it says all areas, after you select the color, you can push all areas and it'll select all the white. But it was selecting stuff that I wanted to keep. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just keep what I want. Let me put that back and go to the area at the top and put that back and just try to remove the white. Select trace area. I did that wrong. Go back and make the tolerance a little higher. Then select trace area. Trying to touch just the white. Yeah. So I got some inside the word Philadelphia as well. Okay. And detach. And you can always go to remove background and upload your images or whatever. So what I'm doing is deleting the white that is selected. I didn't even know it was none up there. So I'm gonna go, let me see, because I don't think it did this one. It didn't. So I'm gonna select by color. Yeah, it selected the wrong one. Now it's starting to aggravate me a little bit. Okay. See, if I would have selected all, it was going to get her earrings, her eyes, and all that type of stuff. And I didn't want that. I wanted to keep that type of stuff. So there's a lot of cleanup, but some of it I'm just going to keep regardless. I just wanted the outside of the wording. I mean, the inside of the letters. I just wanted that gone. Okay. So I got all that. Okay. And now I'm just going to zoom out so I can get the screen back smaller like it was. And then I'm going to highlight all of it. And then I'm going to group it. Okay, so it should be back together. Let me zoom out again if I can go find my other piece. Okay, this is the other piece I needed. Let me make sure it still lines up good. Okay. So I'm going to try to make that part the bling. So I really didn't need the, I'm going to keep the Philadelphia word, but the Eagles girl, I'm going to bling that. So I can delete some parts I don't need. Now with the white, I am going to keep the white color on her. And I kind of want to keep, let me see how it's going to turn out first. So let me move her, zoom the screen back out. And I'm going to release compound. You'll right click and you're going to release compound. And it makes all this stuff here come apart. And then I'm going to delete what I don't need. Like I don't need her head and her head. So I'm going to delete that part. And then like it's this little thing here I need, but it got all these little pieces in it. Let me see, can I zoom up? And just try to get that. I just want the little head part. Yeah. So I just need that. Let me zoom out. And then I can delete all this other stuff I don't need. So let me remove this and remove this. And then highlight all that. And then delete it. Because it will show up too. I noticed that when I did something else, but I know what's the Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, the Philadelphia word or whatever is too small. Anyway, so I don't need that. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna put this back over here. Put this back over here. And put this back over here. Now I'm gonna just keep her like she is, and then what's her size? Let's see what size she is. She's, oh wow, she's pretty big. I don't know how that's gonna play out. She is 8 width and she is 1333 height. Might have to make it smaller, but we just gonna see right now. We're gonna highlight all this right here and see can we turn all that into bling. So we might have to do it one by one. We're gonna go to panels. We're gonna scroll down to rhinestones. Then over here say Rhinestone Effects, and it got like the single. And then you got to push 10, whatever color, what kind of stones you're using. I'm using the 10SS. So we can do it like this, or you see, it got a lot of little pieces over there. Like I'm gonna keep it on the SS, or we can fill it in. Yeah, that don't look good. That one's cute for the hat part, but I think this one was the most simple, which I don't know. So I like that. Uh-oh, what I do? I didn't mean to do that. Come on. It's like going super slow. I'm trying to go back because it took my picture to the bling. Ugh, the computer. It's not responding. Okay. So hopefully it takes it back to where it's supposed to be. Why is it glitching? I don't know why it's not doing right. Let me just go to panels. See, can I just do go to rhinestones and see, can I just do like nothing? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so this little circle here means you go back normal. So thank God for that. I learned that a little bit. I don't know much, so you can't really quote me on a lot of it. I'm just showing you the little bit I do know how to do, but I kind of don't. Still learning. So I don't need this little thing up here. Let me delete that. Delete the little pieces I don't need. Delete. Let me zoom back in. I can't see. Don't need this one. So there's a couple of them that I don't need. Let me just highlight again, chat, because so go to panels, go to rhinestone, and go to. Okay, this is kind of how I wanted it. Now, why is it like that in the middle? I don't know. I think because when I traced it, it was like that. So I'm going to highlight it anyway, and I'm just going to see if I can show y'all what it'll look like. And I can fix that. I'm going to fix that in a sec. But it'll probably be fixed the same way I did the other one. What's that? Okay, we need to fix that now. So we're going to zoom out, highlight all of it. And we're going to push this thing here to make it go back normal. Now, I don't know why it looks like that. Maybe I need to group it. Let me group it and see what that do. Okay. Now let me try and see. Go to panels, rhinestone, and then I'm gonna try 10 SS, and then I'm gonna still doing it. So I'm gonna ungroup it, and I think I'm gonna do it one at a time because I gotta figure this out. Okay, so I know I want this one. Now I'm gonna just put that one right there. Well, I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna do the rhinestones. So let's see. Go to rhinestone, and then put on her hat. So this will be bling for a hat, right? So we're just gonna make it a color. Let's just try to make it like that white. Let's just say white. Just gonna do white. Let's see, can we make it look like diamonds? I seen the release diamond record. I seen something on here that actually have the diamond look. I just can't remember what I did. Advance. Okay. So we're gonna act like that. See what to do it. I can't remember what I did. Did it do it? Yeah, it did. I gotta send it to the front. Send to front. Bring to front. Come on, thing. So I'm gonna see, can I get it to say, I don't want it like spacey. I want it like a whole bunch of them. Let me see. Let's see. No, that's not right. Let me see. I can't see this. I need this on my TV if I can see. Trying to learn the sizing and the spacing. Okay, we're just gonna use that imagination just to give y'all an idea of what I'm trying to do. So her head will be blinged, and then this will be blinged as well. I don't know why that looks like that. It's not good though, because it means it's gonna do something different. I gotta figure that out. So, until then, let me do earrings. The panel, the rhinestone release. I mean, yeah, rhinestones. And then I'm gonna touch. What's it not doing it? SS. I don't know. It's not giving what I wanted to give, so what I want to do is bling. Bling her earrings. Lord, this thing is like. So I guess I gotta keep it simple. You know I don't like doing that. I gotta figure out this part. I don't know what to do. Should I weld it together? Nope, can't weld it. And then if I group it and make compound path, I don't know what that means for real. And I go to panel, release, rhinestone, and then I guess go back to single. I don't know what I'm doing, so don't quote me on it, y'all. I just like to try stuff, but I'm just showing you some of the stuff I learned. This stuff right here, I didn't at this point. I'm just really pushing stuff. So, it's like my computer's so slow. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's send that to the front. With the word. Excuse me. Send to back. Sheesh. Bring the front. And try to. Okay. So it'll look something like this, y'all. It looks something like this if I can get it right. So let's just say if I needed them diamonds to be blue. Let's see what they turn blue. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But yeah, I'm working on it. So I just want to come on and show y'all that I ain't want to hold up too much of y'all time. And if you want me to do more videos trying to show you what I learned, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Y'all have a blessed one.